Hi, this is Shubhayan Chakraborty for Rev Sports. So, cricket is a funny game, as we all say, but England have produced a remarkable comeback to win the first test against India in Hyderabad by a 28 run margin, and it was a cracking day, cracking fourth day of this test match where England came out on top, and despite giving away a 190 run lead in the first innings, they produced one of the most astounding comebacks on Indian soil in test cricket. And if we have to talk about the performer of the day, of course, people will talk about Ollie Pope's 190 odd run knock, which was one of the finest we have seen in Indian conditions. But one player we have to talk about is debutant Tom Hartley. He started the day with a very crucial, perhaps, which became the difference between a win and a loss for England is his knock with the bat. Tom Hartley's 34 run knock of 52 deliveries. That partnership with Ollie Pope, which gave England the extra cushion in the morning of day four, and after that the way Tom Hartley bowled, it was so good to see for someone, a debutant who was extremely nervous in the first innings. He did not had a great outing in the first innings, conceded a lot of runs. He was introduced to bowl and was smacked for a six in the very first delivery by Yashasvi Jaiswal. Conceded 131 runs by picking 2 wickets in 25 overs. But in the second innings, on day 4, Tom Hartley was simply unplayable. He kept a rhythm. He kept bowling at one line and length, and he kept on troubling the Indian batters. Picked up 7 wickets for 62 runs in 26.2 overs in what was a match-winning spell. The way he was drifting the ball from around the wicket to the right-handers, taking the ball away from the right-handers, pitching it in that middle and leg stump zone, and taking the ball away from off stump. He was getting huge turns. He was getting Tom Hartley's average turn on day 4 was above 4 degrees, so you can sense how much turn he was getting. And even the deliveries which were keeping straight, he kept the Indian batters on their toe. He kept them thinking, and of course, when the England team required wickets, he produced them with a couple of sensational spells, 26 overs. And the best part about Tom Hartley's bowling performance on day 2 was that he led the line. He led the bowling department when Mark Wood was not bowling much due to the pitch. When Jack Leach was injured, he was not. Although Jack Leach bowled a few overs, but he was not bowling full throttle, and that is where Tom Hartley stood apart and took the responsibility. He bowled the most maximum number of overs for England, 26.2. The second one was Joe Root, who we can say is an all-rounder, but still he falls under that part-time spin option. But Tom Hartley, 7 wickets, 62 runs. Of course, Ollie Pope, I think, has taken the player of the match. Yes, he has taken the player of the match. But Tom Hartley will be very, very heartened, very, very happy with the way things have turned out for him after day 1, after and on day 4. It's a remarkable turnaround for England team, and one of the most remarkable turnarounds for a debutant on test debut. Not so good first innings where he conceded 100 plus runs, but a fantastic comeback in the second innings to help England win a memorable test win in Hyderabad. So England have a 1-0 lead in this series, and let's see what Vizag has to offer for us in the second test between India and England. Do let us know whom your player of the match was. Of course, it is tied between Ollie Pope for his thunderous century, and of course Tom Hartley's heroics with the bat and the ball in the second innings. So yes, do let us know your comments in the comment section below, and keep following Live Sports for more.